Bonjour les enfants, comment ça va? I hope you are well. As you can see, it's not a live lesson again today. I am still feeling unwell, but I thought I would do this recording for you just to make sure that you get some of the pronunciation. So the targets for this lesson are: we're going to start with the correction of the activities from last lesson. Then learn the words for meal times. Then understand the differences with meal times in France and of course in England. So we looked at the differences there. So here we go. And the first thing is, remember, please have your class exercise book ready next to you, or if you have printed the worksheet, have it next to you so you can correct it. Now, it was, first of all, matching pictures, 4 different pictures with dialogues. Each picture had a letter, each dialogue had a number. And I've written here the correction. So A was dialogue number 3. Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Un bol de riz. And of course, we see the bowl of rice here. What would you like? A bowl of rice. B was dialogue number 1. Qu'est-ce que tu veux, Malik? Same question, but we added the name of the boy here, and he says un bol de chocolat et 2 tartines. You can see a bowl of chocolate and 2 slices of bread. C was 4. Viens manger avec mamie. J'ai pas faim. So mamie, I don't know if you remember, it was when we did the family. It is the nickname for grandma. So you would say in English, nan or nana, maybe. So in French, we say mamie. And the mom is saying, come to eat with grandma. And look at him holding his tummy. He's saying, j'ai pas faim. I'm not hungry. Okay? And finally, picture D was matching dialogue number 2. So D, here we go. And number 2 was Alice, mange tes céréales, s'il te plaît. So it's the dad talking, saying, Alice, eat your cereals, please. And she says, non merci, je n'aime pas les céréales. No, thank you. I don't like cereals. Did you get all that? Great. Now, the second part of the activities to complete was this sentence, and you can see there are some words which are incomplete. You had the text to help you, and this is what I would have liked you to have written down correctly. And it says, you can read with me, au petit déjeuner, Martin veut 2 bols de chocolat, 3 tartines, 4 bananes, 5 croissants, 10 biscottes. Il a très faim. He is very hungry. I wonder whether you got the last word there. Remember, it was here as well. Now, also make sure you have written S when needed. Remember, S at the end of nouns in French indicate a plural, more than one, just like in English, but they are silent. I hope you did well. I hope to see your work very soon as well. So let's move on to our activities for today. So mealtime, and we're going to look at the differences with meal times in France. I'm just going to read what I've put down here. In France, we have fixed meal times and no snacks. The French have always stuck to 3 meals a day and generally don't do food outside these set meals. Children usually have a small snack, though, or called goûter, which is after school, but this is limited to a specific time. After school at 4 p.m., and adults generally don't snack. They might have a coffee, but no food, just these 3 meals. Breakfast, of course, lunchtime, and dinner. Those are the 3 meals. Also, big difference, lunch is more important than dinner. Lunch is the main meal of the day in France. Something very important is eating together around the table. We don't eat in front of the TV usually. We eat around the table in the family. Also, the portions are smaller because there are several courses. There's no children's menu. The children have a small portion, but they eat the same as their parents. And they also usually eat with their parents, not before. Also, fresh fruit and vegetables, veg are important. Water is usually the drink at meal times and some wine for adults. Also, we take our time at mealtime. Lunch is quite long. Remember, I said to you, it's the most important meal of the day. Celebration meals take hours, like at Christmas time, or something special for a special birthday or something like that. It takes ages. And we usually don't like to take food on the go to eat as we are walking, for example. So those are the main differences with meals in France. Now let's look at those words for the meals. The meals, les repas. First one, we've worked quite a bit on it now. Le petit déjeuner. Can you say that? Le petit déjeuner. Good. And the next one, le déjeuner. Good. So that's lunch. And you can see we've got the same word in breakfast there. It's basically breakfast saying the small lunch. And here we've got the lunch. Then I told you about the children's snack, le goûter. Good. And le dîner. Which looks like dinner, doesn't it? Good. Fantastic. Now, do be careful. Those little accents on letters, they are on vowels all the time. Yes, vowels, A-E-I-O-U. So do take care of them. Now, as I said to you, breakfast, le petit déjeuner, we have talked a lot about it. We have things like cereals with milk or hot chocolate and tartine, jam, butter, and honey. Lunch, le déjeuner, which is the main meal, remember, we have a starter. Even the school lunch, you would have a starter, meat or fish with vegetables. And if you're vegetarian, obviously you would have a vegetarian dish. Then often you have a green salad, then cheese, and then pudding. Yes, always cheese and always before pudding. We don't eat cheese after pudding in France, never. Now this afternoon snack for children called le goûter could be a piece of fruit, or you could have a piece of cake with a fruit juice, or as you can see here, a glass of milk with a biscuit, that kind of thing, something light. Then le dîner, and le dîner is a light meal as well. We always have a soup and a light dish, such as a plate of cold meat and salad, then a yogurt or a fruit, so something really simple. At lunchtime and dinner time, there will always be a basket of of bread on the table, as well as some water at home, but also in restaurants. You are automatically served a basket of bread. So those are the meals in France. Now, you have again a little activity to complete. And you can see you have 4 different pictures for the 4 different meals. The first thing to do is to write the name of each meal. And for that, you will need to look at my previous slide where you can see them. You can see the words there. Okay, so you copy them carefully. Also, what you need to do is underneath, you can see you have numbers from 1 to 4. And what I would like you to do is write the letter matching each meal in the order you would have those meals in the day. So to help you, I know you can look at the table, of course, each table, but also have a look in the windows here. You have the sun, which might help you figure out the time of the day. So this you need to print, so you're able to write the name of each meal. If you can't print it, you can always write the letter, and then next to each letter, you can write the word for the meal, and then you can copy this little grid as well. So those are the activities for today. And as usual, next time we will start with correcting this. So I'm going to leave you now, to wish you well, and to say au revoir les enfants, et à bientôt.